There we go. I think that's good. I think that's good. Welcome back, guys. Today I will be telling you guys the 20 things I've learned in the past 20 years because your girl is 20 now. I'm 20 years old, believe it or not. I'm 2 decades old. I don't feel like that, to be honest. I don't know what else to say to that. I actually made a list back in like 2 months ago in February when I would commute to Toronto for animation classes. This list is pretty old. I mean, I did update it a little bit and I did read through it. But yeah, it's a pretty big list. Not really. Some things might sound sappy or just, you know, a little bit too deep, maybe. Also, I do want to say that there were a lot of things because there's a lot of things you learn, okay? 20 years is a pretty long time if you think about it. So I did learn a lot of things, but just because I don't mention it in this video doesn't mean that I didn't learn these things. But I am open to whatever you guys have to say in the comments below. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Let's get on to it then. Let's go! Alright, so I made this on my number 1 because there's been a lot of things going on right now in the world at a global level, and even though I wrote it like 2 months ago, it still applies till now, and it is number 1: be grateful for the little things that you have. For anything, be grateful for everything. We live in a pretty materialistic world, I'm not gonna lie, and I mean, we all know that, I'm pretty sure, and it's really easy to get caught up on like materials and other little things that really don't affect us at all. Just be grateful for like the littlest of things. You have a roof, you have food, be happy for that. It's nice to have these things in mind. Just being grateful every single day brings up the mood. The next one, number 2, is just because everyone else does it doesn't mean that you have to do it too. I used to be the kind of person who like just copy everything that people did because I thought that if I were them, I have as many friends as them, or like I just wouldn't be looked down upon as a loser or something. I don't know what my process of thinking was. I just realized I've been talking to my camera for like the past, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. I've gone all the way up to number 5. Well, actually number 6. Just realized that my card was full. Yeah, great. Okay, anyways, what was I saying in this part? Anyways, yeah, I was one of those kids who like try to be like everyone else. I was just really afraid of what they might say against me, and I was like, oh, if I say that I agree with them, they'll like me more, you know? It's like kind of like the mentality that you have. If they said that they hated math, I would agree with them, even though I didn't really necessarily hate math. I just saw it as another subject that I did enjoy because I've always been really good at numbers. Another thing that I learned is listen to those with more wisdom, aka people like in your family or like your grandparents and people who care about you. You know, it's really important to listen to them and to respect them as well, even if you disagree with their opinions, because you never know when their advice is actually going to come in handy. Like, there's so many things that people used to tell me when I was younger that I was like,
you know, I don't think this advice is necessary because you're old.
I used to be like that. Like, I didn't really take anything seriously, but as you grow up, life does get tougher and you really need that sort of advice. So have your ears open to people who care about you and people who are experienced as well. Number 4 is not everyone's mom is a hairdresser. Ooh, this one goes way back. I remember when people just kept saying they're going to like the hairdresser, yada yada yada, and then one of my friends pointed out to me that their mom doesn't do their hair. My mom used to be like a hair stylist assistant or something like that, and so she knows a lot of like hair salon stuff. Till this day, I still haven't gone to a hair salon, so 20 years without going to a hair salon. So yeah, just because your mom does it doesn't mean that every other mom does it as well. Number 5, talk to a professional. You should never take a Google like unverified article / magazine literal. So it's really important that you actually do talk to a professional. These people are really well educated. They know what they're talking about. They know the facts. They know how to research properly. Number 6, it's okay to say no. There are so many times when I wish I could have said no in the past, but I never did say that because, you know, for the most part, I just want to make other people happy. That's the kind of person I am. Maybe you just want to be friends with someone, you know, maybe you're trying to keep your social status up. I don't know. Just learn to say no, you know, you also matter. It's okay to not want to do something. Do it because it makes you happy, and you know you'll feel great after doing it. So there you go. Number 7, there's nothing wrong with being positive. I used to have like this thought that if you were positive, you were naive because you were basically ignoring all of the negative aspects of life, and life is full of bad stuff and bad things always happen in life, and life is unfair, yada yada yada. To be honest, that's not true. There are a lot of negative aspects to life, but that doesn't mean that you have to ignore them even if you're a positive person. At the end of the day, it really just matters how you react to certain problems and certain situations. So yeah, being positive isn't a bad thing. It's actually a pretty good thing. It doesn't make you naive or ignorant. If anything, it just promotes happiness, and you know,
Happiness is a goal that a lot of us want to achieve.
so be more positive. Number 8 is mental health is as important as your physical health, and vice versa. I personally always thought that physical health was like really important. I never really took mental health into consideration. I was like, okay, so you have to be active, you have to eat healthy, you have to do this and you have to do that, without really considering what my mental health was like, and it was awful. I feel like it could have been a lot better, but anyways, yeah, they're both equally important. It's hard to take care of both, but it's doable. I thought I was recording this whole time. Oh my god, I just don't want to repeat myself again for the 3rd time. So I'm just gonna move on to number 9, which is basically like a 2.0 version of number 8. I'm running out of energy, guys, just from standing up. I should have done this sitting down. I feel like it would have been much better. But you know what? I decided to do it standing up. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of that. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But yeah, anyways, number 9. Inner beauty promotes outer beauty. There's not really much to say about this, but you get the gist of it. What you should be prioritizing is your inner beauty. If you don't take care of your inner beauty, you're never going to be really happy. So always prioritize it. It's really important to prioritize your inner beauty, you know. You can tell, like, this is my 3rd time repeating this. Number 10, and I'm going to keep this one sweet and simple because it's true, and you learn this out of frustration, but you have to learn to cope with it. And that is, not everyone's gonna take your advice, / not everyone's gonna listen to you. You just gotta learn to suck it up, man. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Number 11. Ooh. This is actually like one of my favorite things that I've learned about myself. And that is, I know how to eat a perfectly ripe avocado. I've always known how to eat a perfectly ripe avocado. I don't know how. I've never gotten it wrong. And if I did, I would have remembered, because I'm pretty sure it would have been awful, because that has happened to me with other fruits. But not with avocado. Avocados is one of those things where I feel so accomplished that I know how it works. You know, like I know how the ripening system works with an avocado. So, I mean, that's kind of me. Flexing on you guys. I don't know if it's a flex. I really hope it is a flex, because I feel pretty damn proud of myself. Number 12 is audiobooks are life-changing. I've learned this year that audiobooks really do make a difference, especially when you're busy doing things with like hands. Like if you're sewing or like knitting or like doing art or animating or preparing a portfolio. It's great. It's great to have an audiobook running in the background. Either that or a podcast. I love podcasts. I love podcasts so much. Audiobooks, podcasts, anything that's to listen in the background, it's so nice. Sometimes music can get a little bit tiring / frustrating to listen to. It's really rare for that to happen, but it happens. So podcasts and audiobooks is something that I rely on, and I don't know, it's life-changing. Number 13, and that is, I forgot it. Oh my god, I have to go through my notes again. I actually learned this in university, but before we get into it, let's just say it. Cooking takes up a lot of time. In university, I was constantly busy, but I was just, I don't eat out because it's like, can kind of be like big wasted money in my opinion. So what I ended up doing most of the time was meal prepping or food prepping, and that was like extremely helpful. I just basically devoted like Sunday just to like prep everything for the week, because cooking every single day plus washing the dishes every single day, that's a lot of time, okay? So if you remove the cooking and you just stick to washing dishes, you're good. Number 14, and that is Water is the answer to everything. If you feel anxious, if you feel thirsty, if you feel like you're about to faint, if you feel nauseous, if you feel sick, if you feel angry, maybe, if you feel tired, just drink water. Water is the answer. It's something that I struggle with, to be honest, but water is the answer to everything. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but water is really important. Just keep that in mind. Number 15 is balance is key to everything. It really is. Balance is key to everything. You don't want to overdo something, but you also don't want to lack something. It's nice to just get the in-between. And yeah, balance is the technique that you use for studying or when withdrawing when it comes to health and stuff like that. You don't want to, like, for instance, like for health, you don't want to be like 100% healthy. That's just, it'll drive you nuts. But you also don't want to like eat 100% trash food. Same with studying. Like, you don't want to overstudy, but you also don't want to not study. You know, so it's nice to have like an in-between. Balance is key to everything. Number 16. Becoming a morning person really does make an impact in your life. It really does. Like, it has changed my life completely. I used to hate mornings because I had to wake up early for school, or like maybe I had to do something that I didn't want to do. Just learn to love mornings. It'll actually make you so much happier throughout the day, and you feel more determined to do things if you wake up in a good mood. So be a morning person, because then you'll actually have so much determination, which will lead to productivity. And you know what productivity leads to? Satisfaction. You'll go to bed with satisfaction, feeling happy that you actually did something. Number 17. To be honest, this is something that I still struggle with. I was actually a bit hesitant to put this out there because technically I did learn it, but it's still something that I struggle with because it's really easy to get into that mentality. Number 17, and that is comparing yourself to other people is useless and meaningless. You just have to like change your mindset, and instead of envying this specific lifestyle or person, learn to use that as motivation and inspiration, and that just makes a whole lot of difference. You shouldn't really compare yourself in the first place. It's not healthy for you. We're all different, and you just have to accept it, and it's okay to be different. Don't try to be like other people. Number 18 is doing your eyebrows makes a whole lot of difference. If I don't have time to do makeup to go outside, I don't know, for whatever reason, I end up doing my eyebrows. If I just do my eyebrows, and my whole face makeup look is done, completed. Okay, so we're moving on to the last two things that I've learned. Woo! These two are really important. If I never learned these things, I
don't think I would have been where I am right now.
So number 19 is just do it. Just do it. Nike way. The more you think about it, the easier it is for you to come up with reasons not to do it. There will always be a million reasons not to do anything, not to do something. So just don't think about it and just do it. If it's something you want to try, just do it. If it's something that you know that you have to do it, man. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Number 20. Oh my god. Yay! We're on the last one, guys. Just one more thing that I've learned. Okay. This is driving me nuts. Can you tell? I can't. Number 20. What is it? What is it? Drum roll, please. I feel like that was way too extra. That was way too extra. I'm getting hyped now. I think it's because my mom's talking on the phone, and so she can't hear me. So now I feel like free to speak out loud. Number 20. Are you guys ready for this? And number 20 is add confidence and no one will question you. This quote actually, or this saying actually comes from one of my favorite YouTubers, Sarah's. So credits to her. This quote doesn't belong to me. Every time I feel self-conscious about doing something, I just have to say it. Say it out loud, and it works. It works. It works. I am part of a family who constantly cares about what people think. That's basically why I've always been a shy person, why I've always been an introvert, because I cared too much about what people think. It has held me back from doing a lot of things. To be honest, like, I have to say it out loud for it to work. I have to say, act confident, and no one will question you. Lately, I've been using how to use my penny board, and like, I don't know how to ride a skateboard, so it's kind of difficult for me to just go outside and practice around kids, and kids are staring at me, you know. But to be honest, Like, at the same time, if you think about it too much, then you're just not gonna do it around people. I've had this penny board for 5 years now, and I've never really written on it because I've always been scared of what people might say about me. So add confidence and no one will question you. Literally, that's what I tell myself, and it's true. There's so many people out there who really don't care. It's all in your head, guys. It's really all in your head. So yeah, for the most part, it's in your head, but sometimes it may not even be in your head. And even if you think that someone's gonna make fun of you for, like, I don't know, wearing glasses for the first time, you know, just act confident. And if you act confident with your glasses and you own it, no one's gonna feel the need to judge you. Literally, people mostly judge people and make fun of people because they think it'll bring them down. If they see that it doesn't bring you down, they're not gonna find any point to making fun of you. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is like the answer to everything. To all those people who care about what other people think, like, this is so helpful. This is really helpful. Sadly, it has come to the end of this video. Actually, no, I'm really happy it has come to the end of this video because I have recorded this so many times. Well, happy birthday to me. I've turned 20 years now and I'm really happy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned what I learned, even though they're pretty basic things. If you guys didn't, then that's okay, you know. I'm a little bit slow on things and I'm okay with that. I've learned to be okay with it. To be honest, this is just from my experience, my opinions too. There's still a lot of things that I think I have to learn. I mean, I'm only 20 years old. That's a very young age, to be honest. Like, I think 20 years old is a pretty young age. Obviously not as young as 15 or 16, you know. I wish I knew these things though when I was 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys learned a few things here and there. I wouldn't mind if you guys commented below a few things that you guys learned in the past 20 years / 19 years or however old you are. I really hope everything goes well for you guys during this whole quarantine thing that's going on around the world, or self-isolation thing that's going on around the world. It's hard, you know, but these are times when you actually have time for yourself, and I really think that's really important. So yeah, that wraps up this video. Have a great day or have a great night. I don't know what time you're watching this at. I don't know when I'll post this, but hopefully it'll be soon. Happy birthday to me. I'm 20 years old and yeah. Bye. What is 2 + 2? It's water. Water. Number 15. That wasn't funny. That was really extra. I'm sorry. Then that is, I forget, number 16, and that is being a morning person's, oh my god, I can't speak. Number 16. Woo! There will always be a million reasons holding you back, yes, because that's a word. There will, I'm out of breath, guys. I'm so out of breath. Can you tell? Because I'm talking like this. Number 20 is, oh wait,
But like, I want to make it even bigger.
number 20 is that better? Number 20 is, there you go, I had a burp. Okay, I had burp so many times. That was not a burp. Okay, and maybe you are, my brother just got out of his room. Just 1 second. That took the longest time, man. Couldn't be any more tired. Okay, recording done.